Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because it is going to be an Ulta haul, and not only an Ulta haul, but an all drugstore affordable haul. It's been so long since I've done a haul video on my channel, except for my previous Sephora VIB haul. That doesn't count. It kind of does, but I'm not counting it. Before then, I hadn't done a haul in a really long time because I've tried to be better about my spending. However, I've gotten some really I've gotten some ideas about some videos to do on my channel, but in order to film them, I obviously had some items that I needed to buy. So I know I've been trying to be better about my makeup spending, but this was an investment into my channel, into my business. So I am really excited to share these items with you. If you guys are interested in seeing the items that I've recently picked up from Ulta, then just keep watching. All right, you guys, so I've kind of wanted to do a full face testing new drugstore makeup. I've also just wanted to expand the items that I have in my collection that are drugstore, so I have more to reference and I can make more videos about drugstore items. And then I also want to do a video about about the top products at Ulta that are in the drugstore section. This probably isn't making any sense, but I picked up a lot of items lately that are at Ulta that have really good reviews and that I'm really excited to try. So that being said, I have just this full box here, and I'm gonna go in no particular order. I'm just gonna reach in and grab and share with you the items that I purchased lately. So to start, I have recently picked up two different primers. The first one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Face Primer. I am excited for this because I've heard really good reviews on this. I do have dry skin and I prefer a more dewy primer, so I'm excited to see whether or not I like this. I feel like I typically tend to lean more towards higher end primers, but I also haven't delved a ton into drugstore primers. So that was my goal in this, and I am really excited to give this one a try. And then I also picked up the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. Now I have tried a primer from e.l.f. in the past that I had to throw out because I hated it so much. So I'm a little leery of this one, but it did get some really good reviews on the Ulta.com website, so I am hopeful. I do prefer an illuminating primer, something that's going to make my skin look more radiant and glowy, because I do like a more dewy look. So I'm really excited to test this one out and share my thoughts with you guys after I've tried it a few times. I also picked up a new setting mist from NYX. This is also a dewy finish mist. This is the Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and I also read really good reviews on this. Again, I like a more dewy look. I feel like I am currently really low on my setting mist, so I wanted to pick up a new setting mist, but I wanted to try one from the drugstore because, again, I feel like as I've gone through my makeup collection, I've realized that I don't have a ton from the drugstore. I kind of felt like I did, but as I've gone through, I really don't. So also, you guys should leave me your comments below for recommendations for drugstore products that you love and think I should test out, because I am definitely interested. Okay, I finally picked up the Master Chrome highlight from Maybelline. This is in the shade Molten Gold. I feel like I've heard people rave about this for so long, and I've considered purchasing it so many times, but I finally bit the bullet and purchased. I feel like this one might be a little bit too dark for my skin, especially as we go into the colder months. But you know what? We're still gonna try. We're gonna try and see what we get. Okay, I decided to pick up a new foundation. This is the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse Foundation. This was one of the highest rated drugstore foundations on the Ulta website, which I found to be really interesting because it is a potted foundation, which is, I don't know, I just feel like people don't always love the potted foundations. So I found it really interesting. Really excited to try this. I feel like my sister used to use this foundation. I might be wrong. If you're watching, Hannah, I'm sorry. But I do feel like she used to use this and like this. So really excited to test this guy out. All right, then I picked up a few products from Essence. The first was the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I've tried this in the past, but it broke after like a few tries, and I just never purchased it again. So I'm really interested in seeing whether or not I like this and truly forming an opinion on it. And then I also picked up one of their Satin Touch blushes. I feel like I maybe have heard good reviews on this, or maybe none at all, and I'm just really interested in testing it for myself. I love this color. I feel like it is a beautiful, like, neutral color, especially like as we go into the fall. Okay, that's swatched a little bit more pink than I was expecting. We'll see if it's more pigmented or like less pigmented on the cheeks. I feel like this I thought was gonna be like not quite as pink. We'll see. We'll see how it performs on the face. And then I also picked up the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. I feel like I haven't heard anything about this, and honestly, I'm just curious. I typically tend to like Essence products, and they're really inexpensive. So I don't know. I'm excited to yeah, give this a try and see whether or not I like it. It's really light, but I'm really fair complected. It says this is for lighter skin. So I'm excited to test this out and see what I think of this. For some reason, I've been really into bronzers lately. Okay, I also picked up another blush from e.l.f. This is the Beautifully Bare Cheeky Glow Soft Rose Blush. I think this might be like a cream blush. I'm not sure. I don't know if I can even get it open. But I was just curious about this one. I got some good reviews. Pretty much everything that I hauled was getting like really good reviews. So that's why I picked everything up. Okay, interesting. Yes, this is a cream blush. And it's looking a little bit rosy. I'm just going to tap it in a little bit. Okay. And it seems to like wear away pretty well. Okay, this is interesting. I don't use cream blush too much, but again, this got really good reviews, so I'm excited to test this out. It's a little bit more rosy or like pinky than I expected, but that's okay. We're gonna give it a go. Another product from e.l.f. I picked up their brow pencil in neutral brown. This is their new one. Looks like this. I don't typically go for brow pencils, but again, this got really good reviews and I wanted to give this guy a try. Yes, I forgot I picked up this NYX blush in the shade Amber. I'm not gonna open it because it has plastic wrapped tightly around it. I don't know why I picked up so many blushes. I love blush, but I always tend to go for like the same 2 blushes, so it's not like I even really delve into my blush collection. But this NYX blush got amazing reviews, and I thought it was a really pretty color for the fall time, so we're gonna see if this works out. Yeah. What else? I have a ton of lip products in here that I'm like trying to save for the end. Is this a lip product? No. Okay, so I also picked up this Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil from Essence. It's waterproof. It's just a dark brown eyeliner. Ooh, that's super creamy. There it is right there. I wanted to test out an eyeliner because I've been all about the cream gel liners, even for my waterline lately, and I wanted to test an affordable brand, so obviously went with the Essence, and we'll see if this lasts in my waterline. I have really watery eyes, so I really find it hard to find products that last in my waterline, but I do also really like dark browns in my waterline, so that's why I selected this color. More to come on whether or not this works for me, but I'm excited for this. This is super creamy, so I imagine it'll be easy to apply. I also picked up this baked shadow from JCat Beauty. This got incredible reviews, and it had like a ton of reviews on it too. So I don't know, it looks like this. It's like tri-colored, which I thought was interesting, and it's also a baked product, which is not always my favorite. But ooh, it looks like just a really nice shimmery shade. There it is swatched right there. It almost, let's see. So then if I go, okay, so then there's like the lower, like the bottom third of this swatched, and then there's the middle third swatched, and then I can see this getting like super messy super quick though. And then there's like, I don't even think you'll be able to see. Okay, hold on, let me re-swatch. There is, you probably can't see that, there's the top part of it swatched. They all look really pretty, and then you can mix them together. Okay, I'm excited to play with this. Interesting. It's a really interesting concept since it has like the 3 different colors. It's called the Triple Crown Baked Shadow, and I got mine in the shade Gingerbread. Last non-lip product, I got this CoverGirl CoverGirl True Blend, CoverGirl True Blend. It's Lit Brightening Concealer Pen. I've just been really interested in this for some reason the past couple of months, so I decided to finally pick mine up. I got mine in the shade 100 Fair. I really love the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer, and I'm probably going to end up picking that up again in November during that Sephora sale. But if I can find something that's going to brighten my under eyes just as good at a much lower cost, then I'm definitely wanting to do that. So if this works just as good, if not better than the Becca, that's like my goal is to find a dupe for that. Even though I know this won't be a dupe because it's not salmon in color, but I wanted to try this. Alright guys, then I have 6 lip products here. Okay. So the first is the NYX lip liner in the shade Peekaboo. I feel like I have this now that I look at this. I feel like I already have 2 of these. I know I have a NYX pencil that I at least have the same shade like 2 or 3 times. I got it in the shade Peekaboo because this is like the most popular affordable lip pencil to my knowledge. So I wanted to try that. And then I also picked up the Flower Beauty, I think they're called the Petal Pouts. And I got this in the shade Peachy Nude. From what I could see, this got really great reviews too. There is the shade swatched. I feel like I don't have a shade like this in my collection. It's a little bit brighter than I expected, but I'm excited to test this formula out. I also picked up one of the Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks in 205 Champagne on Ice. I don't know if I'm gonna like this shade. We'll see. I'm like running out of swatch from here. Okay, so this is like very sheeny. You have to go over it quite a few times to get some pigment. There it is right there. I actually might like that. It's just like a nice champagne sheened lipstick. So more to come on all of these products, you guys. Like I said in the intro, I do have some videos planned for all these products. Let me know if there's any specific products you're wondering about, but I will try and come back in like, well, let's be honest, probably like 2 months to review all these products for you. But I do have other videos that I want to use these in, other video ideas that I want to use these products in. So yeah, the last 3 lip products. I also picked up a Revlon gloss. These got really good reviews online. I picked mine up in the shade 205 Snow Pink. This is one of their super lustrous lip glosses. And this one like barely had, like you can't even see pigment at all. I don't think. It's like a nice baby pink with some sparkle in it. I don't have a gloss like this, but I've been really into glosses lately, so we'll see if I like the formula. Then I also finally picked up one of the NYX butter glosses. I picked mine up in the shade Fortune Cookie. Everyone raves about these glosses, so really excited to try this as well. You probably won't be able to see it swatched on my knuckle up there, but this one is also just like a really nice nude pink shade. And then finally, I picked up one of the Maybelline, what do they call these? Super Stay Matte Inks. And I got mine in this shade 05 Loyalist. These also got really great reviews on the Ulta website. Ooh, I like that shade. It's just like a nice, where is it? Like a nice neutral pink shade. So really excited to also try this formula out. I'm all about matte liquid lipsticks, especially in the fall time. After that, you guys, we are finally to the bottom of my box. That concludes this Ulta drugstore haul. Like I said, leave me your recommendations for drugstore products that you like in the comment box below. And if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, don't forget to do so before you go. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!